use Markle anymore?
No, not since I got married.
Not since you got married.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Um, and so do you use Markle anymore?
No, not since I got married.
Not since you got married.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Um, and so do you use Markle anymore?
No, not since I got married.
Not since you got married.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back and thank you so much for being here. What's going on? Please like and share this video. Thank you so much for being here. And once again, I have forgotten to add myself on other platforms. But let's see how this goes. Listen, I want us to quickly talk about this thing that I'm really excited about. I am so excited about the story, and for a number of reasons. Okay, for one, we're gonna go into the podcast because recently Duchess of Sussex, Her Royal Highness. Yes, you heard me. You heard me, the Rangers. You can derange all you want, okay? That's her name, and that's what we're calling her. So recently, she sat down for an interview with it's like a podcast interview with Jamie Kern Lima. Jamie Kern Lima is the founder of It Cosmetics. I am so excited that she is also friends with Meghan. I have known about her for some time. It's really, really nice to know that she and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, are actually good friends. So that makes me really, really happy. And that makes me feel like I didn't waste my money whenever I whenever I patronized her and bought her makeup. It's good to know that I didn't waste my money. So, anyways, and I was actually supporting somebody who's like a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. You know what I mean? But yeah, so Princess Meghan sat down recently for an interview. And during the interview, they talked a lot about a lot of things. And so I definitely encourage you to go and catch the podcast if you have not already seen it. Okay. But the reason why this is exciting for me is like this is another opportunity for us to have an in-depth. This is another opportunity for Her Royal Highness Meghan Sussex to debunk yet another lie that has plagued her for some time. So this is another opportunity for her to debunk those stories, and I absolutely love and I am thrilled about the way that she's going about just, debunking the lies, because these people need to be exposed, in my opinion. And she's doing a masterful job of exposing them, of exposing the toxic media and their lies and the orchestrated plan to take her down, which thank goodness failed. Okay. Meghan is an amazing person. So she really is like, you have to go out of your way to not see how amazing she is as a person. Like seriously. So, and another reason why I am so so happy about the story, another reason why I'm so happy that she's talking, is that because I'm looking at this, right, and I'm thinking the only reason why the institution, this toxic institution called the royal family, has persisted, the reason why it has survived, the only reason why it has survived has been because no one has ever had the boldness and the courage and the strength to tell their truths about their experiences. Because once you leave that family, you are completely cut out. And many people have been scared into hiding, that whenever they even find themselves leaving the royal family, whenever they find themselves on the out of the royal family, they are scared. The family make it so scary that the survivors are like basically trying to protect themselves so they don't get killed, so bad things don't happen to them. So they spend much of their time protecting themselves. You know, when you've been scared straight, when you've been scared into silence, like who's going to talk when every waking hour you are reminded that this is an institution that has lasted for centuries, And over time, for them to have lasted as long as they have lasted, it wasn't because they were so kind and so good. No, 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 no. Because they did a good job. They've done a wonderful job of basically scaring people into silence, So I'm gonna play bits and pieces of this story of this. I'm gonna play a little bit and see what happens. If there is no copyright situation, then I might, basically continue to do reactions on this. But we're gonna start small and see what happens. So recently, Princess Meghan sent the toxic derangers into a frenzy when her friend, okay, Jamie, posted a photo of a nice gift that she received from Princess Meghan. And Princess Meghan basically signed off by saying HRH, meaning Her Royal Highness. And the derangers lost their minds because how dare she? How dare she sign whatever it is that she's signing with Her Royal Highness? Let me go ahead and read this. So this is from um this one says Meghan is still hold on, let me start from the beginning. The title says Fury as Meghan Markle accused of breaking agreements with the late Queen after podcast revelation. So the article says Meghan Markle is still using her royal title despite the late Queen warning her against it. So the article says the title HRH, the Duchess of Sussex, was spotted on a card she sent her friend Jamie Kern-Lima inside a gift basket. Harry and Meghan have previously agreed not to use their HRH title for commercial purposes following their exit from the British royal family in 2020. Okay, except they're not using it for commercial purposes. She literally signed. It's like a signature. Okay, it's like a signature. When you have an email, like you have a signature in your email. It's like a signature. When you write a note, you sign it. They're not using it. They're not using it in exchange for money. They're not saying, "Let me sign this as HRH so that you can give me money." No, yeah, again, an example of how these people continue to reach because they're pathetic, they're terrible humans. What do you expect? So continuing, the article says the gift basket was sent to Meghan's friend, CEO of It Cosmetic, Jamie, when she had in-laws staying and the Duchess wanted to help out. A screenshot of the hamper has since circulated online after featuring on Jamie's podcast on Sunday and appears to feature the Duchess's homemade strawberry jam. So continuing, it said the basket also included 2 jars of Straws organic ice cream, same flowers, mint, and the notes with Meghan's royal title embellished on it. By extension, Meghan's as ever lifestyle range is being plugged by the post while also promoting her new podcast episode with Jamie. Oh, so because Meghan has a line, has a business, every single thing that she posts or single thing that somebody posts on her behalf, or anytime somebody does something or express appreciation or shares whatever they receive from Meghan, every time that happens, it is automatically she's automatically doing it for business. Is that really what you guys are trying to say? Like, they are crazy. So continue when it says royal fans have reacted furiously to the name on the card this evening, with one writing, I thought they couldn't use HRH. First of all, unless of course you want to tell us that you were there, okay? When the queen told them that they couldn't use the title, and you were there when they agreed to not use the title, then unless you are there, you better shut the hell up because you have no idea what you're talking about. So continue when the article says another one says she's not to use it by the Queen. Harry and Meghan stepped down as senior royals in January 2020 and embarked on a new life together in California. In a statement at the Buckingham Palace, the Sussex will not use their royal HRH title as they are no longer working members of the royal family. They want to sue, let them sue. You don't like it, then do your worst. Do your worst. Do your worst. Yeah. Like who has time? It's not like she's doing it, unless of course you can prove that there was some kind of monetary compensation, then you have no case. It's just another example of deranging. Nothing to see here. Actually, there is something to see here. This is important. It just shows just how petty and how terrible some people are, okay? It's crazy to me. But let me go ahead and play a clip from the interview, the podcast that Princess Meghan did. It's beautiful. And I think this one, somebody sent this to me. I think it came from Sussex Squad's social media. So shout out to them. Let me go ahead and find what I'm looking for. Give me a second. Sorry. I thought I had this ready. Apparently I don't. Apparently I do not. No. Sorry guys. Just give me a second. I am almost done. Okay, got it.
And Amy Griffin's, yeah, our friend Amy Griffin's, and afterward, together.
So this particular clip is going to the Duchess of Sussex and her friend Jamie are going to discuss how the media lies, and I think this is the reason why the toxic media is amplifying the whole thing about, oh, she's using the HRH title, because this particular video, this particular podcast that she did, Princess Meghan did, is yet another example of the lies that the toxic media tells. And this is yet another perfectly executed debunking of the lies. And because they don't want people to be hyper fixated on their expose, on their lies being exposed, so they're going to try and amplify the nonsense about the derangers who are deranging about the title that they claim she's not supposed to be using. So this is yet another perfect execution of the Princess Meghan debunking the lies, the toxic media lies.
Together, Amy Griffin's, yeah, our friend Amy Griffin's, and afterwards we got back, and I think there was like lots of different just group photos from all the different people there on social media. No big deal. And I'd spoken at it. You were so supportive, all the things. Get back, I'm like, great. All of a sudden, told me about this. Within like I'm so glad you don't see else. Within 5 seconds, there was thousands of articles. I was like, and what was wild to me about it was like, none of them were true. And I was like watching this, I'm like, this is wild. I'd never experienced that before. And I thought I'd seen everything. I really did. And then I remember one of my aunts called me and she's like, I'm so sorry, are you okay? I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I heard that you and Meghan were in a huge fight. I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, she's amazing. What are you talking about? And she was literally so worried for me that maybe, like, because we got in a big fight. I'm like, huh? I know. And it was wild to me that, regular, and she's a teacher. Like, she's not looking at all this stuff. So regular people are getting these articles everywhere. And it's thousands of them. Yeah. Thousands daily. Yes. And I'm like, none of these are true.
Yeah, we didn't get into a fight.
No, we've never been we had the best time.
I know.
Oh my gosh, it was the most empowering, inspiring,
I know.
And I'm just watching this, and so it was interesting because, I mean, nothing surprised.
So yeah, this is the reason why they are amplifying. This is the reason why they are amplifying the lies and the narratives, and this is the reason why they are amplifying this whole conversation about, oh, she's using the HRH, because there is a bigger, a more important message in this podcast that they don't want their viewers to see, which is that Meghan and Jamie are practically debunking the lies, practically calling out the media lies, the way that they have lied about her, because they've tried so hard all this time to paint her as a bad person who never get along with anyone. She's pushy, she can't have friends, she can't keep friends, she bullies and all this other stuff. Yeah. So these two women are sharing their experiences about how the media can lie about things that did not happen. And guess what? The media is trying to hide that, trying to cover that up, cover up the fact that they're liars. Within the span of 2 months, this is the second time Meghan and her friends have come out to debunk the lies about how she's fighting with this one and she's fighting with the other one. This is the second time. So it is amazing. I absolutely love it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment. Hi, Dimple Brown. Hi, everyone. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Like the video. Bye.